Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Putri Oktaviani. I'm from International Class of Economic Education in Universitas Negeri Padang. And now I will explain material about typology creation. So in this example, I got the data with in Mentawai City. In Mentawai is one of city in West Sumatra province and also in Sumatra. So before we to discuss about typology, we must have data that is data PDRB, product domestic regional brutto, or we call that gross regional brutto product brutto gross product in West Sumatra province and also in Mentawai City. Get this data from BPS or in Indonesia, Badan Pusat Statistik. So this data we can get to search typological sense. So in this data, I get in West Sumatra province, I get this data in A point until U point. So this data. And this data I get in 3 years, that is 2018, 2019, and also in 2020. And also in Mentawai City, data in 2018, 2019, and also in 2020. So before we get into Klassen, we must know in Sumatra, in West Sumatra province before. So we can get, we will use average in growth, and average in contribution. So we must, from this data, PDRB data, we can get growth in growth average. So in this formula, we can get in data in 2019 minus 2018 divided by 2018, so we can get this data. So we can get this data, and also in contributions. In contributions, we can get in 2018 divided by the total PDRB in 2018. So we can get this data in contribution. And with Mentawai City like that. Also same with in West Sumatra. So in growth we get this data 2019. We can get data in 2019 is in 2000 PDRB in 2019 we minus with 2018 and divided by 2018. And also to get the average is average in 2019 in 2020, and also we can copy paste, and we can copy to and all data, and we can get in also with contributions. With contributions, we get with data in 2018 divided by 2000 by total PDRB in 2018. Also, we get this data, and to get the average, in average is average with this data, also data in all data. So we can get this data. After that, we can if we get the data, growth data with average data with growth in Mentawai, and also growth average contributions in Mentawai, and also in West Sumatra, we can go back to Klassen. How to Klassen? So in this Klassen, we play with quadrant. You know quadrant? So the quadrant, Yeah, quadrant in Klassen we have 4 quadrants. So quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. In quadrant 1, if advanced and rapidly growing sector, we can get why the data is quadrant 1. That is if GI more than or same with G, and SI more than or same with S. Yeah, and also with this is quadrant 1. In quadrant 2, if the GI if G more than GI, but SI more than and same with S. And this in quadrant 3, if potential sectors or potential sectors is and GI more than G and S more than SI. So and in quadrant 4 is if G more than GI and then S more than SI. So in this data, first we can get copy our data from in this province, Sumatera Barat province, in West Sumatra province, in growth in Sumatra province. This data is average. After that, we copy to come here, and also with distribution average data in distributions. After that, we get and also in Mentawai city and also in distributions. So we can get this, and with this data, in from data we can get in Mentawai city, quadrant 1, or we call it advanced or rapidly growing sector is agriculture and fisheries, and also like constructions. After that, administration, government administrations, defense, and mandatory social security. So these this sector is advanced and rapidly growing sectors in Mentawai city. After that, in quadrant 2 is advanced but depressed sector. We don't find quadrant 2 in Mentawai. And third is quadrant 3. Quadrant C, a potential sector or still developing rapidly. And in 3 is electricity and gas supply. After that, water supply, waste management, waste and recycling, and also wholesale and retail trade, and also, and after that, provision of accommodation and drinks, and then financial insurance services, and then company services, education services, and other services. So this I give a color with a purple is quadrant 3. So we know, and these sectors is potential sector are still developing and rapidly. So in quadrant 4, and quadrant 4 in the sectors is meaning and excavations. Meaning and excavation, also process industry, transportation and warehouse, and also information and communication, real estate, and health services. So from that we get the data. So in Mentawai city is quadrant C is more than quadrant 1, quadrant 2, or quadrant 4. So in quadrant C is a high sector quadrant is number 3. Quadrant 3 itu that is potential sector or still developing rapidly, that is electricity and gas supply, with supply waste management, waste and recycling, wholesale and retail trade, car and motorcycle repair, provision of accommodation and drink, financial institution services, company services, education services, and other services. So that's all my explanation about the college classes. Thanks for your attention, guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dadah!